Yeah, him before we start, I see you trying to say something to somebody.
No, he gotta do something for us too.
Nah, he definitely gotta do something.
He gotta leave it right there. He gotta call somebody for us right on set. Dave Cha-Ching, Mr. Gimme 3, man. I'm here, man.
Raslam, the voice, Zone 6, the voice of Brooklyn, the voice of the city, in my opinion right now.
Basketball wins when we get moments like that. Good Brothers Podcast, Slime, Cha-Ching, and the Steppers. That's what it is, man. Eagle Nest edition. We're gonna go left to right, try to get the cultures, but introduce yourself.
Xavier Caesar, class of 2026 for Eagle Academy.
Taj Bryant, class of 2024, Junior, Eagle Academy. Marquise Jones, class of 2023, senior.
Eddie Munier, class of 2024, Eagle Academy, Brooklyn.
We're doing it different today.
Amir Dalgri, class of 2027, 8th grader, upcoming freshman.
Please pass behind him. Let's get everybody first.
Raheem Robinson, class 2024, Eagle Academy.
Coaches too.
Yeah.
Coach Gino Lawrence. Coach Malik Booth. Coach Caleb Brew.
First off, this is for you. The first question is for you. Sitting on the bench, majority playing, not playing. How was that experience Friday for you?
I mean, I was just patient, you know. This year, for me, it was mostly a learning year, you know. We had goods, up and downs, but mostly it's the end of the season, you know. You gotta put your pride away, you gotta stick to it, just be there for you and your team. That's all it was about for me. I just stayed ready.
Cha-Ching knows pretty much everybody around the country. I didn't know who you was. I was like, the moment they subbed you in, because they fouled out. So when you subbed in, you got straight to it like a dancer.
Right.
Like you ain't hold back, first shot was a 3. That was an NBA 3 too. You really don't shoot. The guys, the coaches shoot those 3s. But I mean, nevertheless, you shot the 3. How were you feeling like the preparation? You knew you was gonna play. You didn't know you was gonna play much. You just stayed ready. What was your preparation?
It was just mostly just staying ready for me. Just wait my turn. If anything, just wait my turn. That's all it was about for me. You know, when my number got called, I was ready. You know, guys, they was all happy. I didn't like the feeling of that. I feel like we needed to take this one home. So that's what I wanted to do. That's what was bigger than basketball for me.
So,
PSAL champs. What was y'all record this year? Not to cut y'all off.
5, 4, something like that.
This is more for Taj. You came back off an injury. I don't think y'all lost the game besides one since you've been back.
Yeah.
To get to the championship, foul out when it's crucial. What was you thinking?
In the moment, I was heated. I couldn't make my team out there, but I stepped up. So I just believed in my teammates. Both times, South Shore and Jeff.
Same thing with you. You fouled out too.
I knew Ev was gonna get it done. He told me, he got me. X didn't want to see me cry no more. They pulled through. I was heated. I felt like the refs, you know. But it is what it is. We came out strong and got the victory.
Man, what you was feeling, E? Last shot, started off, made your first two, went a little cold for 2 quarters.
Cold, ice cold.
Ice cold. You come back 4th quarter, your team still had the faith in you to run the last play through you. What was your thoughts?
Okay, look, that kind of shows the trust my teammates have in me, the coaching staff, the trust that they have in me. I feel like years ago, even in the beginning of the season, I went through a bad shooting slump, and even the coaches could say this. I got down, and that would affect like how I play on defense. I would be out of it, but I learned from it, and now it doesn't matter how many shots I miss. I'll keep shooting no matter what. So I feel like I shot that last shot as if I made the previous 3 shots. That's just my shot.
Something else was brought to my attention about you. Last year, you got injured. Same day, same type of game, and you had to leave, go get an emergency surgery to circle back a whole 365 and to get back the same time, same date, and get that championship. How that made you feel?
Like stuff happens for a reason. I mean, me and my brothers, we go through a lot. We went through a lot this season, year before. You know, of course, me, the injury. It happened for a reason, I feel like, for sure.
Gotcha.
You don't like change for you. I'm gonna keep it real. Life changed for you. Before the shot, you know, you was like it was like different. After the shot, even for you, you came out. Like, that's probably the best I've seen you play in probably like 12 months. Rebounding. How many rebounds you finished with? 8, 7, something like that? Just offensive rebounds, putbacks, tackbacks, like the foul out. Like how you kept your composure? Because I see Taj like lost the lid when they called that foul on him. He was like wiped out. But how did y'all keep y'all composure and have faith in your coaching staff and and your brothers to pull through?
We worked very hard. We was like when we went to Puerto Rico, it wasn't like a regular ordinary trip. We was really putting in pain, working very hard. And so I was like, we built for this moment. Last year, we lost, very experienced, kept my composure.
I mean, we know the feeling. We know y'all really ain't want to be. Y'all really ain't want to do this.
I was about to get to that.
I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all saw us with the orange guys. Y'all felt disrespected from the date. So the moment we was trying to get y'all, see some of y'all jumped in. We gonna catch E. I'm gonna catch E. I'm gonna talk to E. I'm gonna talk to the guys. Already we got the inside scoop, but that's fine, right? Because in life, you're gonna be interviewed by some people that picked another team. You're gonna be interviewed by some. Look at your coaches; they get interviewed by media all the time, and it could be for good, bad. But for me, for Cha-Ching, I'm gonna support y'all. Good, bad, and different. So we had Jeff on for a reason.
I got a question. I got a question. How y'all felt when the shot dropped?
I knew. I'm gonna be honest.
Answer?
Oh, you want his answer?
Both of y'all answer.
I'm gonna be honest. Once he touched it, I seen Malik get up. I knew it was over. Once he touched it, I turned to him. My exact words. I turned to him. I said that was a bad sub before the shot went up. He said no. When he touched the ball, I turned right to Cha-Ching and I said, wow. Before he even shot, wow. When I turned back, I seen y'all chasing him down the court. I seen you chasing him off the bench, down the court. I respect it, honestly.
For me, it's a basketball moment. But see, for Cha-Ching, right, and what we trying to build, we do stuff like that.
Fact.
We brought Jeff on to raise that we could bring people together. We raised eyebrows. You see exactly what they said happened. They said they was going Bronx was sweet. They said we gonna probably get to the chip. We'll probably see one of the people from our division. For me, I don't feel no way. I know, but you tell E what I told him. Tell E, I said, we gonna have a personal sit down.
Fact.
Now, I mean, we know he tried to dodge out. We know that, but it's all good because it gives some of y'all the moment anyway. It's cool for me. I mean, it's basketball, but I definitely knew the shot was going in. The moment he came off that screen, wide open, like everybody on camera, even in the audience knew, and the stands knew that shot was going in. Just preparation. Wide open, same mechanics, ain't nothing changed. But I'm happy. Me and your pops go way back. Me and you go way back. Like, so I'm happy for the win-win because the city wins.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I mean, we don't all lose. Everybody wins.
I
So.
can honestly say that. Like, Con is my guy, but at the end of the day, it's Brooklyn. Like, any team y'all playing against that not dealing with, I'm going for y'all regardless of what. I'm always Eagle. Even with the States, I got Eagle. Even anybody else y'all played against, I got Eagle. It's still, to me, I feel like y'all both is like a home team. Y'all already got like a cool relationship, Eagle, Jeff, whatever the case may be. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Just so happened, it was y'all that took it. And
Definitely called
and
me on
I can
camera,
honestly say it was well deserved.
No, they definitely called me
called us on camera. I
Definitely called me on camera.
I thought that was
Jeff.
the question off the camera.
No, but that's cool, right? Because they gonna look at like, oh, Cha-Ching, you chose Jeff, but that's good.
Like,
Somebody had to choose Jeff, right? I mean, y'all, listen, as long as the locker rooms, coaching staff knew Eagle, look, I mess with Gino and them all the time, man. Like, Cha-Ching is gonna be Cha-Ching. I'm gonna have my days. I'm picking X, Y, Z. Who? Everybody can't take Eagle. Y'all was the highest seed. Y'all was, I mean.
I definitely said I wanted to see a Brooklyn trip. I didn't want to see a Bronx versus Brooklyn or Manhattan versus Brooklyn.
I definitely was looking for it. I knew y'all was waiting for it. I know why E didn't come, but I'm gonna catch E.
You know why I told you a little shit.
Yeah, a little quiet. Y'all want to be modest. We had the wrong. So we saying we had the wrong team on first. We tried to tap in with y'all after y'all like, nah, we don't want no camera. So we tried to do the piggyback. Yeah, tell me what you really feel. Why you got me, Cha-Ching? Why you got it?
Why that had to be the question for us? Tell me what you feel.
I just wanted to know your opinion. That shot.
You was shocked by what us bringing Jeff on, or you just shocked by we was just riding with Jeff?
I wasn't shocked about nothing. Somebody always gonna pick their side. So whoever side they stick, gotta stay there.
You know the slogan, but I mean, but for me, right, I had to choose one. Like, I could not choose. I mean, and I was like, yo,
I respect that. I respect it.
I'll take down the
How Dion is for you?
You off of Jeff?
I don't know. Let's Connor.
Yeah.
Man, those my guys. Those are guys I've been with since they was in 6.
Mm-hmm.
So they could go against the number one. They could go against LeBron. I'll probably be saying them. Like how Dion and your pops and Puff gonna come and say Taj against the world and Soul Food against the world. I can't knock it.
How y'all feel though? Cause trust me, this is a lot of
Y'all can't do a lot of
saying y'all can't, but y'all definitely was a runner up. So like, you're not the favorite going into the chip over a team that ain't been there. Y'all definitely was the runner up. How y'all feeling?
We don't want that. We don't want that to change.
Huh?
We don't want to hear that.
Oh, you want to hear that? No, but
Definitely don't want to hear that.
no, we got you here though. We really wanted to get y'all on together, like Jeff, Eagle in the same week. Y'all declined camera. Y'all said, yo, we want to get focused. Yeah. We want to get locked in. We respect that. Todd, missing, how many games you missed? 15?
8 or 7.
Felt like 6 weeks, huh?
Yeah, it was 6
You
weeks.
missing that?
Yeah, you
Non-league games too.
So you probably missed like what, 14, right? 14, something like that?
Oh, so your mom was straight dog, man. Once you got back, you was
Facts.
already on that type of time.
I missed too much time.
Anything less than a chip is uncivilized for you.
So I told my guys, can't bait 2 times in a row.
You too laid back.
I don't.
This ain't
I don't like the homie talk right now. Y'all just want a city championship. This ain't. Y'all went through a lot of workouts, a lot of practices against 3 guards. I know y'all coaches practice with y'all, so it ain't easy every day in there. I know them personally, so I know how it goes.
But now we on to the next.
What's the next?
States.
So what's gonna
Stepping
happen?
on. Yeah, we working. We ain't gotta say too much. We just gotta stay in the line. Exactly. We got practice today.
Y'all still on?
Right after this.
Some teams got no players.
How you feeling?
This is the I want that too. I want that too.
How you feeling though? I know
Me?
you know who you got to deal with, and you've been. I heard you. Yeah, you went on the road. You went to Philly, took care of business.
Yeah.
You not. And what I saw you do in a minute and 30, I see some plays ain't do all season.
Facts.
Like to have that trust to come in the game. I'm being
it's
real
serious.
though. Like foul out. Now we going deep in our bench now, and you was ready to come in and hoop. Like
We gave you the nickname.
what's the pro? Nah, man, it's a new nick. Like they ain't
It's
changed
a
for
new
you.
nickname. You don't even know it. Your
Nah,
nickname-
man.
What's the nickname?
Nah, I mean, stay ready. Like
Stay ready.
Evilry. Like before, it was like you knew the guys, right? You know coaches. These the guys. Now you got your own brand. He got his own brand.
Yeah.
Now I mean, now when you walking around, it's not like you're not just a freshman no more. Like what you did really, I'll say that was probably the biggest. Besides the shot, like if you don't provide those 7 points in a minute and a half, y'all wasn't in the game.
Facts. Yeah, man. I don't know how I felt about that. I was just hyped. I just wanted to win. That's all I really wanted. You know, this whole season we've been grinding to school, had to keep up with our schoolwork and managing classes, then get to practice, you know. It was just building a foundation, and we knew what we wanted in the beginning of the year. We knew nothing was gonna be given to us, so we had to go take what was ours. That's what we did.
I want to say, not to y'all, shout out to Shep. Shep not here today. I heard he was playing on a broken foot for the last 13 minutes of the game, we could say.
Yeah.
So for him to, I could say it was probably deserving. I can't even say probably, it was deserving for y'all. For him, what he went through last year to spin back this year, from Shep to keep playing on a broken foot, many other kids would have stopped playing.
Facts.
Or would have walked off or say they couldn't do it no more. So for him to hold it down for his brothers, for the team. Also Eric, I want to shout E out too. E not here today. But from me watching the game, every time Jeff tried to make a big lead or try to get a little extension, E stopped it every time with a nice pull up over the screen every time. He didn't let that game go over 7 or 5 or it stayed right there just enough to where we could get right back to that hump, to get over the hump. So I just wanted to get them their flowers when they wasn't here. I know E probably mad at me and Cha-Ching right now. We know how that is.
I'm saying, but
I gotta give him his flowers right now. Cause E is definitely one of my guys. I got nothing but love for him. I'm happy for them.
He like that too.
Definitely.
He like, nah, they on timeout for a while.
That's a fact.
You know, so I gotta bring my man some cake or something. My man little flowers or something.
Two LIU commit signees. I sat next to their head coach the whole night. He sat with us.
Yeah, he was definitely pleased.
He was very pleased.
But I want to do something different. They got an 8th grader sitting in here,
Can we get him to step up?
and you know how we do. We with the underdogs. Introduce yourself again.
My name's Amir Dagri, class
You gotta
2027.
talk up.
My name's Amir Dagri, class 2027.
What you think your role is gonna? You traveling with them to Glen Falls?
No.
You not? What you think your role will be heading into next season as a rising freshman?
Defense, I bring a lot of defense to the team, and I feel like I just gotta, I don't care if I play a lot, I just wanna get stronger and learn a lot. And that's really it. Defense, playmaking, that's what I bring to the table, and I know I could do that.
See them 3 gentlemen next to you?
Yeah.
You know, they play both sides of the basketball. It's days, I'm not even gonna lie, they had the ball in their hands since young, but they definitely play both sides of that basketball. What you think you can learn from them, from your coaches, your head coach in here, but what you think you can learn from your coaches, your assistant coaches, and some of your vets, getting you ready to be, you wanna be up to speed anyway, anything after January. You know, the first couple months is learning experience, but what you think you could learn from them guys?
I learned like my attitude, how to like how I walk around and how I like not even on the court, like off the court, like how to like just hold myself up when I'm not on the court, or like when stuff is not going my way, or like not to like act out or act like a little kid, like be a
You
man.
surprised we brought you? We surprised you was in the interview?
Yeah, cause
Why?
I'm not really like around them a lot. I don't really be with them or around them so much. But I know X because I used to play with Renz with him back then. That's really it.
But this is, we know what's going. We know the foundation. It starts in house, and we knew you was gonna be you the guy next up, and you know we wanted to bring you on and I mean give you your flowers. Like you gonna have 4 years to. You don't want one chip. You don't want 2 chips. You want 3 or 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just to watch these guys do that this season, even falling short last year, to come back this year and do it. But yeah, we ain't forget about you. We don't forget about nobody. On nobody. We don't forget about nobody. How you feeling? What's up? How you feeling? How you feeling? Because I see they like the leaders, right? They want to be in. How you feeling when we had Jeff on this show?
I was feeling regular. I'm always cooling, so.
You wasn't feeling like Taj, E probably. I'm gonna call E.
Nah.
Got the word E is not jacking Cha-Ching Islam this week.
I wasn't jacking y'all either,
Huh?
but I still came to the interview. Professionalism, so.
Why you wasn't jacking us? Cause we chose the ops or the how y'all say it, the other side.
Yeah, he was riding for the Orange Wave dudes.
I know they showing the cameras. They taking a lot of pictures of me standing up. Like, I mean, for me, like I said, right. That's how I build my brand, right. I build my brand on just supporting anybody. I mean, I just so happened to choose Orange Wave. They didn't come through, but that's basketball. Like I'll be right back on a Taj, what you got next? AAU, what you got next? What you got coming up? That's just me anyway. That's how they know, Gino know, they all know. That's how we build our brand. I build my brand off supporting all y'all, but we definitely on camera saying we had Jeff. I know y'all jacking that. But we had to do our due diligence, come here because the people want us here. The people wanted to make sure we got here.
We would have looked at extra crazy not coming here.
Know what I mean? But I know. Can you get E on the phone?
Can we? And another question: why you getting E on the phone? As an 8th grader coming in, and you watch that championship game, what's your thoughts? How do you see yourself fitting in with them? What was your thoughts of seeing how they carry themselves, how Taj carried himself on a foul out, Emon carried himself on being fouled out in a game like that? What did you see? What was your vision of? How do you feel if you was playing, you could have helped?
Same way X said, just step up when my number's called and just do what I gotta do.
So you see yourself having a promising career here?
Yeah.
Can we get Puff on the phone, please? This is special today.
This is special today. We came, we got. This is like an Eagle Day. Yeah. Know what I mean? Matter of fact, while we doing that, coaches, how y'all feeling about this weekend? I don't think the interview will drop this weekend, but how y'all feeling about going into Saturday? Y'all probably the only PSAL, well, it's like 2 more teams that have more games this weekend. And probably the last set of games for the year. How y'all feeling about y'all preparation, down the man? What's y'all preparation for the weekend?
We always feel good. We always feel good because we put the work in. We real meticulous with how we do things. We watch hours and hours of film. Like the guys probably don't understand the importance of it. I know sometimes they probably be tight, like, oh man, film. But they could tell y'all like when we play against other teams, we know every play they run. Like we every play, like South Shore, you pay attention, they know what Kyron's a great player though. You get to a spot, it's over. Jeff, same thing, and we just want to be able to continue to put the guys in those situations to be as successful as they can, and that just with hard work.
I feel good for the simple fact that you don't win a game being the favorite. You don't lose being the underdog. We got a bunch of guys over here who are gonna fight, so I feel like you give yourself a chance to win whenever you got to fight. Whenever you got fighters, you give yourself a chance to win. So I feel confident. Our guys work. They overwork. Always prepared. We don't run for moments. They stay together, constantly picking each other up. And we got a bunch of selfless guys. So when you throw all of that together, you give yourself a good chance whenever you step out on the court.
G?
I feel good. You know, I feel like the ending of the game, city championship, it was special, and I feel like it was special for a reason. And I think there's more specialness to come. That's how I feel. You know, I feel like being us losing Trey. You know, it definitely hurts us, but I feel like it's more opportunity for other players to step up, for it to be somebody else's night that night. And I feel like that's going to unite us even more. We're already close-knit, but that's going to unite us even more. And I think it's going to be a more specialness.
Yeah, we playing with house money, Cha-Ching. We playing with house money.
You see how the tables turn?
We playing with house money.
When I had Orange Wave here, E and them, they ain't jacking me. But now, right, just to go in as an underdog, right? Because probably, well, next year y'all will be the favorites.
I mean,
what's the approach like as the favorites opposed to the underdog?
We're never the favorites. Like, we probably was the highest seeded underdog this year. Like, every time we did something, people was like, is it real? Can they keep doing it? Every single thing that we did, it was questioned. Like, it don't matter the performance. Taj coming back, the guys playing good, question it. Eric performing, questioning it. Trey Shep performing, questioning it. So we're blessed enough to have a group of guys who don't get caught up in that. Like, even to say that Eric don't want to be here right now, that's a testament to him, because the cameras is not something that get our guys going. Like, it's the work. And our hat goes off to all these guys. Like, everyone see the highlights, they see the threes, they see all this and that, but each one of these guys, they get in here and they put in work with the coaches, outside of the coaches. You got Eddie in here 7 o'clock in the morning, shots up. You got Taj in here lifting 3-4 times a day. Like, every day, these guys will come to us, what do I need to work on? We tell them and they will execute it. And, you don't get a group of guys usually like that. So to have 12, 13 guys to buy into what we're saying is special.
And to piggyback off what Kay said, it's like, you know, certain games when they say we the favorite, it's like when we win, we supposed to win, you know, and then if we lose, they say we should have lost, or we not as good as people think we are. You know, it's like Kay said, we don't get caught up in that. It's like our jobs, you know, as coaches, we've been through it, you know what I mean? So we just try to keep the guys level-headed and tell them not to worry about that. People gonna have an opinion, people gonna have something to say, but nobody's in here putting the work in with you guys. Nobody's in here every day. So let everybody else talk. When you get on the court and when you get the victories and you see guys like Cha-Ching face, Taj, right, after the game, that's how you get them back. That's how you get them back.
Yo, cause I got a question for Gene. You can keep it with you, Gene. From you, I want to say you just finished really playing, like your career overseas, your career period. What was the big transition from you from playing to now got to sit on the sideline and really coach the kids?
I would say the biggest transition for me is knowing that every player is different. Every player is not going to approach a game the way I approach the game, you know? some people are taught differently. Some people have different aspirations and different dreams. So that's my biggest thing. You can't approach this generation of kids the same way you was approached. You know, you got to find a lane, how to approach them and get to them, and then work from there. But for me, I had to let a lot of them know that I was like that. You know, me coming to the school, me coming back, they ain't know. You know, they ain't know who I'm. First week, I'm in here, gym classes. You know, there's a buzz going around. So maybe by like the next month, I guess they hit the Google. They started learning who I was. They started figuring out, you know what I'm saying, and they all fell in. You know what I mean? But
same thing for you, Malik. Same question.
Repeat the question, please.
From you playing, I know you ain't been playing in some years, but from playing at the high levels that you played at the places you've been, what was the big transition from you playing to now coaching guys, dealing with attitudes or dealing with whatever's going on, making them play how your style of play?
So growing up, I knew like I wanted to give myself a certain amount of time to play basketball professionally, and then I always knew I wanted to get into coaching. I think just naturally because I was a point guard, and what they say, point guards are the extension of the coach on the floor. So that's something I always wanted to do, but the problem was actually saying yes to getting into coaching. And so the transition for me was very easy because, like I said, being a point guard, I already dealt with. I was already trying to figure out how to deal with guys' different personalities, knowing that somebody wouldn't be receptive to me screaming at them to get them going. I might have to take a softer approach to this guy, but this guy, the soft approach is not going to work with him, and he might need me to be more rah-rah and riled up. So I think the transition for me was a little bit easier because this is something that I always wanted to do, and I guess I was kind of molding myself to do this already. So that's how I feel about it.
As far as K, I want to switch it up. Basically the same question, but I could say I know all y'all for some years, a lot of years. But K, like you really got the bond with the kids. Like a lot of kids is really KK. They not moving without KK. I ain't going over here without KK. I don't want to play unless KK say is the word. If KK said, how did you grow from playing and get that relationship with these kids? That's probably like the hardest thing right now with this generation of kids, because I feel like a lot of kids is not loyal. But you got a real loyal group of kids.
To me, the craziest thing, I ain't even want to coach. Like, you feel me? I never had intentions on coaching. When I was finished playing, and Shan do actually tricked me. Like, yo, come down, need you to train the kids. Like, we need the toughness. I'm not seeing no point guards to bring what you used to bring to the table or whatever. I'm like, And then they end up, yo, I got the 6th grade group. I need your help. Coach ain't here. Then I end up coaching. Then even fast forward, I come down to the gym here, and it's Ham in here. I'm chopping it up with Ham. Ham like, yo, need you in the building or whatever. But I think for me, it's come from being from Brownsville. Like, we didn't have a lot of people who genuinely cared for us. You feel me? Outside of basketball, maybe a few of those. You feel me? So it was like, when you finish playing ball, do you hear from them people? So like, if you think about all the real good coaches, all the real good mentors, it's not just when they on the basketball court. So maybe Taj having a bad day, Emo having a bad day. Like, if you saw you had a bad day, like, you still gotta console them throughout the day, later on that night. Yo, and every kid that I deal with, I come into it as like, yo, whatever you need, I'm here for you 24/7. Like, the guys know, like, any kid that played for me, they at the crib. Like, my daughter, Eric, Eric is my big brother. That's my cousin. He TikTok famous, calling her friend. You feel me? Shep, they running around with them. You feel me? Taj, like, my wife, yo, you Diavion. Remember, I had Diavion since this. Nah, my mom's, why Diavion coming over this? Every kid, it's the same. You feel me? So when you come into it as, I'm just coaching a kid, it's different as if, all right, this kid is a family member. So every kid know, like, we're family forever. And that's, the approach that I have is basically what this building stands for in Eagle and my AAU organization.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what KK said, that's one thing about Eagle is all family. Like, everyone has a relationship. Everyone, from top to bottom, it's a relationship. where somebody asks a question, oh, how such and such? Oh, him and him, they went to elementary school together. It's a relationship there. You know what I mean? Like me and Malik, we played college ball together. Me and KK, we both grew up in Brownsville. You know what I mean? Me and Assistant Principal Hamilton went to this school. Like, it's relationships through the line. You know what I mean? All the way through the line. Me and Coach Hamilton, we played against each other overseas, Germany. Like, it's always connections with with everybody, and even the staff members through the whole building. And that's a blessing where kids feel like they're at home, an extension of home. You know, that's a good feeling to be around, walking around, and you know. And I'm sure it's not like that in other places. You know, and I think that gives us a slight edge.
Definitely.
For sure.
Hey, Coach Kev not here with us right now. He had a little family situation.
Yeah, we send our love to Coach Kev, definitely.
But my hat goes off to him. Like, my wife be tight, bro. Like, game just finished. I'm just getting in the door. By the time I'm walking in the door, Kev called me. Yo, what you so high? She's looking like, you about to be on the phone with Kev for 2 hours. I'm like, yo, relax, man. Like, Kev do a tremendous job, man. Like, holding all of us accountable from top to bottom, making sure that the ship is ran tight. That's our leader, you feel me? Like, even Kev at times, like, he gets it. Like, this group, we won a championship. This probably been the tightest knit group that he been connected with, you feel me? But just the work that he do, it ain't just not like when we leave the gym, it's 10, 11 o'clock. Okay, I spoke to this coach for Taj, this coach for Emo, this coach for. I'm like, yeah, I spoke to this person. We constantly working for the guys. And this was a situation where people was questioning, yo, why y'all doing it? Like, they don't got no sports program. And you look, we sent probably the most kids to college in the last few years out of all public school. You feel me? A lot of guys been going D1 from here the last couple of years since our staff been assembled. You feel me? We got Elijah Seton Hall, Jaquel, Miami, Ohio, Zaire Wagner, Trey Shepard, he going to LIU. And then it's not just about Division I. School for free is the thing, you feel me? Because the ultimate goal at the end of the day is to make money. So what I try to tell these guys, you want to go to D1 and average 4 points, or you want to be a D2 All-American and average 30, the person average 4 probably won't make more money overseas, you feel me? Like, life resume, basketball, you got to put together a good resume too.
That's a definite fact. For the
What's next for you? Because I know you're the senior, you're on your way out, graduation. What's next for you?
Oh, college? Soon post, man. Stay tuned.
Commitment comes soon?
Yeah, everybody want to know. I'll soon post and let everybody know. But I got one thing to say. Why y'all went against the green?
We just spoke about that.
Yeah.
But like, why? Like,
I mean,
I'm with my answer. I've been with 2 of them kids from Jeff since they was in 6th grade. If I was with you, like Kay had, probably Eric or somebody else, since they was 6th, 7th grade, I'm going with them. I'd rather die with them. Those is kids I look out for. Those is kids, but those are my dogs beyond basketball. You feel me? Like, if they needed help with anything else besides the basketball, I'm not just all for basketball. Same thing with any one of y'all. If I could help any way or form, I'ma help. So that's my guy. I don't care, like I said before, if I was with Taj or you since you was 6th, 7th grade, you could be going against LeBron. I'm coming in the gym saying Emo is about to kill it, period. It's just that simple. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm from Brooklyn. I got a great relationship with him. I knew Gino, Malik, K. They knew me for 20 plus years. So it's not a love-hate thing or a hate thing. It's all love, regardless of what. I still got to come here. I could have been doing something. Nah, we ain't going entertain. They beat Jeff, bro. My first thing is, yo, we got to go holler at Eagle ASAP.
we gotta go holler.
We got to go holler at Eagle, regardless
Definitely
of what.
said that. You definitely was one of the ones trying to pinpoint, put it together. But for me, I still call you, yo, I got some stuff for you, yo, you want to hoop here, you want to hoop here. I'm never going, even Charles, like, yo, y'all want to play, I'm putting y'all down. Like, I'm not saying no because I pick Jeff or I pick, I'm really from uptown.
And we got to make it fun.
I seen Eagle Bronx go out, I seen all them teams go out. But, I just went with Jeff. I mean, I really thought Eagle Bronx would hang around and be to Friday. I didn't think whatever Jeff said was gonna go actually happen. I like if we go back. They said we're gonna knock this team out. We're gonna go, and I was
to piggyback off it. They only respected y'all. They ain't say no. Remember, they didn't say nobody else's name. Bobby said, "I only respect Taj and Eric."
Yeah, true.
Anybody else, so it's like,
like for outsiders looking in, they don't really see that it's a gauntlet in Brooklyn Double A, bro.
Yeah.
It's really a gauntlet. Like you could have Jeff one night, right? Then South Shore the next day. Then gotta go to BC, right? So that's 3 tough games. You feel me? But then it may be followed up with like a Lincoln, which was some consider a letdown game, and they could get you. And it's like, in this league is no tough
really
games,
no nice
bro.
off.
Like, so for them, it's like we don't get no days off. Like in the Bronx, you may have a team who probably shouldn't be Double A, or Manhattan, you might have a team that should not be
everybody
Double
feel
A.
like that with the
You
Bronx.
feel me? Queens, you
gotta
might have
fix
a
that
team
up,
that should not be Double A.
You gotta fix that up. The
and
Bronx and
Brooklyn-
Manhattan is not a good place for
I ain't gonna
PSAL
say Manhattan
right
is
now.
definitely
I
down.
keep hearing every time.
I'm not saying
you
this.
not
I'm
in
not
Brooklyn?
saying it's down. I'm not saying anywhere
Okay, you're
it's
saying
down.
it's down.
Anywhere's
okay.
up.
Yeah.
But look, but what? But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is every night in Brooklyn, like you gotta put your gloves on. You gotta lace them up. Like, and when other leagues look like, oh, Lincoln is 2-8, they could probably go in another league and be top 2. You feel me? Top 2.
But that's what Jeff said though. I was like, what teams? They said BC. They said BC could be scary on any
BC
given
is tough.
night.
BC
And
got size.
BC made the Elite Eight, right?
Fact.
They said whatever they said in the interview. I know it probably should have been. We should have brought China first. We apologize, but we went that way, which is cool. That's just how how brands sometimes run things. But whatever they said exactly happened. We going Bronx ain't that good. Manhattan ain't that good. So we was like, yo, what teams is other than Eagle, y'all? They said, yo, they Shore. They said BC, and all the teams made the Elite Eight.
That's a fact.
So they said we gonna make a championship run. They never said it's gonna win the championship, but they said we should be there. They got there.
Told you a junior. Very important summer for you. As far as AAU, commitment soon. When you looking towards commitment?
Depending on how the
waiting
season,
it out.
depending on how spring go, then my commitment will come. But
If we not asking too much,
yeah.
what schools you got for right
a
now?
couple of schools. Recently, I just got Portland, Robert Morris, and NJIT. This weekend gonna be a good one. A lot of college coaches coming out, so
That's the match.
Tryna
I was
make
about to
them
get
up.
into that.
Can we get into that matchup?
Cause you know that's the matchup.
we some Ghostbusters, right? Boogeyman.
I like that.
Yeah, y'all follow the Monday podcast. Y'all follow the Monday lives. So y'all
I don't really
hear what
tune
people
into
do.
it. I don't really tune into it. I don't tune into it at all.
Boogie, no big factor. Danny, no big factor. What we looking for? What we looking for when I tune in on Saturday?
This is what I heard. I heard everybody in the city been running from them. Everybody scared. Nobody talking to their girls. Nobody doing none of that. Messing with them. So I'm saying they them big dogs. That's what everybody jacking. So I'm like, I wanna.
You want to see what it look like in person?
I want that. Facts.
Want to jump in that water with the so-called
Yeah,
say
30 a game, right? All right, so do that on me then.
That's my man.
And I'm
right
dead
there.
serious right now too.
Your face looks so serious right now. Your face looks so serious. I jack it.
Yo, that's the dog right there.
Yo, but just for him saying that, right, and seeing his performance Friday, we already know, like, he ain't
ready.
scared to step.
If they don't call you, stay ready in any
Yeah.
park you going this summer, do not enter them. And then stay ready.
Exit
Back
door.
the matchup is just, you want Ghostbuster time, you and E. What they got, Boogie and stuff? Danny, I'm looking towards that. I got
His
y'all.
son ain't bad.
I
They
can't
only
go
got
against
Boogie.
Brooklyn.
Boogie and Danny.
I never seen the Boogie. No disrespect, I hear a lot of this game. I heard he's tough, but I believe you and Eric could get the job done.
we respect our opponents, so we looking for a good game. Man, we just gotta have somebody else beat us, basically. Shut out Boogie, shut out
they
Danny.
got the options. Ain't they many options?
Ain't many options at
I
all.
don't want you to be talking like that before the game. I like how y'all was last week. It was no cameras. I'm only doing this because the PSAL. I really don't want to bother y'all before the state. But talk your talk, man. I mean, I know y'all got a blown week and a half.
Yeah. Exciting week ahead. I want to see how it play out.
What you feeling? You want?
Not to say too much. We get up.
What's up, E. Horry? What's going on?
Eddie
Be
Horry.
quiet. I see when we got here, you was in the gym, so we know how dedicated you is to working on your craft. We got here like roughly 8:45, 8:50. You was already like finishing up, putting your paint in. Like, huh? Yo, you see the foundation? Y'all got different music on the announcements. Like, I'm just here for one day. I wish Chopper had another year. I wish I had another young kid. I'm sending my child up there. Like, that's how much, like, know what I mean? But it's just like so much like you could do. Like, it's just so much like brother love. Like, I could send him off to school and he good, like, for the whole day. Like, I ain't gotta call yo, you made it home yet? Yo, where you at? Just being here for like these 2-3 hours, like, just even seeing E like in the gym, like at that time of morning, like, probably, he could do on a half a day.
They say he got here at 7:30 and he's coming from Huntington on the train.
Dedicated, man. Every day.
If that ain't dedication, I don't know what to tell you.
Every day.
I know kids that live down a block and can't get to school on time.
That's true.
Every day.
If he's coming from Huntington,
He's the first one here every day?
Of course.
Wait, so he lived further than all of y'all, and he's the first one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta reevaluate the team. Something's going on here, man. Somebody, you need to start picking them up or something. Start calling everybody when you get up. Let's get up and meet me at the
How you
school
feel
at the
about
same time.
when E?
Eddie hit the shot?
Because we really want to know who drew the play up.
That's the question I forgot. to
Kev.
ask. That's for the coaches.
Kev told you that? He said, "This is what we doing."
Please let the coaches get this one. 1 second. Well, how much?
Just need to know. That's all we
4
need
seconds
to know.
left. Timeout call.
Like 5, right? 5-ish?
4.7. I remember exactly.
Oh yeah. You see what I'm saying? But it's your chain, right? You see what I'm saying?
4.7. I remember.
You know the second, but it's your chain. You see what I'm
It
saying?
went from 14.
I guess I take the charge.
It went from 14.
I take the charge with my partner.
Came down and shot the air ball. Timeout. Got this. Ball back. Timeout. What was going through the coach's mind?
Hey.
Who? Let's talk for Cat. Let's step up for Cat right now. He drew it up.
Alright, yeah, it's kept doing that. But what people don't know, we run that every single day in practice.
That play wasn't even for Eddie.
We run that.
Wait,
We run that every single day.
The play wasn't for Eddie.
Yo,
We tried to get it too.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Y'all run it all the time?
All the time.
If you look, if y'all go watch any one of our films, he hit that same shot every single game during the year. Like if we could get it 8 times in a row, we'd run it 8 times. It's just so much options off of that play. So we knew Shep, like everyone always thinks Shep the first option.
Because I remember he hit a big
That
shot.
was
I think he hit a big shot like that last year too.
Shep, it's the law. Everybody thinks
Five,
the law
but
was
that was the play.
Yeah.
The play was for the lob.
Oh, you definitely got it. I got it. What you said now, Taj? Who the play was for?
The play was for Shep. We tried to get it quick too. Lob to Shep. That was we called 5, and then they had bad substitution at the wrong moment.
There
Eddie
was
set
a
the
lot
screen.
going on, man. It was just a lot. Whatever Eddie did to fake that way and get open.
Eddie set the screen.
Just a lie.
Talk it too.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what Coach Kev said. He said, if I got the ball off the play, he said, if you have the shot, you shoot it. If you don't, you pump fake and you lean in for a foul. And as we're walking out of the huddle, Trey Country, he kind of grabbed my shirt. He said to me lowly, he said, "You're taking the shot. You're taking the shot." That's what he said. You could ask Trey. That's what he said to me. That's what he said. He gave me a big boost.
So that was the confidence right
Going
there to say, I'm
in,
doing
going
this.
in. Shooting it.
Because you got to realize, like, we been here with him for 3 hours. And you got to think about it. He's on our team. You feel me? He's on our team. And with us cheating the plays Like even yesterday, he went on the tip, like, and we know every play, bro. And it's like, are you gonna close out Wild to get him to take a shot, or what you gonna? It's like, he really a nuclear, like we be calling him a nuclear weapon.
But even with that, y'all said Shep had a broken foot,
He had a broken
and y'all
foot.
still was gonna go to him for the game winner. That's how much trust you can see that y'all really got in y'all players. Like,
We believe because they put the work in.
I'm celebrating. Eddie caught the ball. He loaded up. I'm jumping up, like not just jumping up, thinking the shot. I'm celebrating, knowing that the shot is good. I jumped up and I'm celebrating.
I'm being honest.
Booth is like this.
Even
The
2 for
inbound
he was about
pass.
2 for 8, right? G?
Yeah, but he shot
2
terribly.
for 7. Cause I know in the fourth quarter he shot 2 air balls.
We know.
Yeah, we
That
know
coach is
our
gonna
guys
come
though.
Back to you after that.
We know our guys. Like we know X is gonna be ready.
I'm being honest.
I know what I know about Taj and his shooting. I know who our energy is, who get us going. I know my shooter. I know the work he put in. Water breaks, he don't get water. He Coach Booth, come rebound for me.
Wait, hold on.
He don't take water breaks. He going to get shots up.
you
So I know my guys. I know that moment is not too big for him.
You my man now. You don't even know. I'm like,
So I'm saying that moment is not too big for him. He ready for that.
Everybody running. We got 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. He runs. Boom.
He ready for that.
Spot shooting.
It's the work.
So you getting here at 7:30 from Huntington. You not even drinking no water. You fasting? And you just shooting ball. I would have thought you was fasting the way they describing you right now. No water. You get here at 7. You get here before the whole team, probably before school safety and everything. Just straight shots. Yeah, you was meant to make that.
I mean, we all knew you was making it though.
The moment he said like this, and I seen you in the corner, I turned my head to him, and I said, "Wow." And when I turned back, I seen Taj chasing you down the court. And I'm like, history is made. Do y'all understand though that y'all played in a game that's gonna be talked about for the next 20, probably 30 years?
It don't feel real?
Nah, it don't. Like, I feel regular.
You know how many people y'all ever like? Did y'all take a moment to just look around? I know probably starting lineup like just to look around and see like this is a NBA arena that was like
Probably in the locker room.
Probably I would say 2,000-3,000 was in there.
It was rocking.
It was for sure rocking in there.
Like you ever
nobody
just took a second and looked around like, yo, we really got Barclays lit. And you know, for y'all, like lit, that's all, like that's what y'all like. Y'all looked around, like y'all never took the moment, even when y'all looking at these pictures and videos, like, yo, we had this joint rocking.
I don't think they needed to. Our take that moment in was last year. You know what I'm saying? We took that moment in. We lost. Now we're not surprised by this moment anymore. We're not shocked by it. Like we expect to be here. This time we expect to win. Not saying we expect to win last year, but it was more of just we were happy to be here. This time we wanted to be standing in the middle, raising the Donald J. Douglas Trophy. You know what I mean?
Seeing that moment last year, what was the preparation going into this year? Because you getting somewhere now. Last year, watching somebody host it in y'all.
Like how intense was it?
What was like
It
in
was
the locker room? Yo, we gotta get back.
That's the mentality the whole year.
Going
there, getting there last year was just not enough. We think we did enough, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, I was just about to say, going into the championship, how intense was practice? Y'all was practicing with them that whole week too?
Not this year.
In the playoffs, we practiced before the South Shore game. We practiced with them. It got chippy. It got chippy, right, Mr. Bryant? I left out with a knot on my head. Real talks, a knot on my head. It got chippy. It got chippy. It definitely got chippy.
He do. As soon as the coaches like get out there,
He want to guard one of us. Yeah.
So Taj,
he
who
wants
the
that
toughest
bruiser.
coach?
Toughest coach.
Come on, if you say
Booth.
anybody, all right, there we go.
Definitely Booth.
To play against?
There we go.
Playing against them.
Yeah.
There we go.
K, it's a variety
Let me
of
get the
all
breakdown.
coaches.
Let me get the breakdown.
There we go. Listen,
Let me
man.
get the breakdown.
K fast. So it's like K fast, stopping the down, he quick down. So it's a lot of energy getting into the K. And then
What about Booth?
both, it's tough for you on both ends. He done bagged me full
I
court.
could admit to that one.
He done bagged me full court, half court. Can't even like last year I couldn't even get the team into my set. So it's like
Don't feel bad. He
Yeah,
did that to
I mean, how you feel?
NBA players, couple kids. He been doing that his whole life. That's like his normal thing. So don't feel
like,
bad.
tough. And then all these coaches is
Wait, what
strong.
about Gino though? We can't.
I didn't forget about Gino. Gino is like
He
all
gets to it
around.
like a dancer.
You can't slack off Gino. He pulling it from anywhere, and then he talking to you. So it's like it's a lot. All the coaches is pretty good. Can't forget about Coach Kev.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all 0 against him.
to it?
0 against him, yeah.
Huh? What's going on? You what happened with you and Coach Cat? They gave you the mic fast. Like you said, Coach Cat. You had a lot of problems in practice or so?
Coach Kev always
You
exposing
said
me.
Cav and Taj passed. Cav passed. I mean, Taj passed that door so fast. So let him talk about Coach Cav.
Yeah, every trip, I be talking, bucket.
He used that
Bucket.
backboard,
You don't
man.
even talk, just bucket.
Yeah.
Straight
Frying
glass
him.
work.
Frying
It's
him.
hard to guard him.
Who the hardest for you? I seen you wanted to talk. Who you got?
I ain't really get to match up with like K and Booth this year. They feel me, but I had to get a little taste of Gino. I was talking. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I want that. Shut the fuck. I ain't even want to play no more.
What about you, E?
Nah, okay, look, this year we didn't really play against them that much, but I feel like I want to flashback like 2 years ago when I first came here. I didn't even really know. I was a very poor defender. Like I didn't know how to play defense. I couldn't move my feet. And I would say,
I know you about to say something with K. I
K,
already know.
I was. He would have me on skates every practice. So K.
What about you? Cause you more the wing, so you had to deal with Kev a lot more.
Yeah, I say Coach Kev.
Problem?
He's serious.
Serious.
That's exactly what he said.
Pivot glass work on you.
Yeah, it's a variety of all coaches. Like you could get, it's different from each coach, so it's really nothing you could do. But last year, I felt like that. Like coaches, I like practices with the coaches. That make me go more. It's like they want to get us better, and then you really can't. You gotta just take in everything that's going on with them because they played at a high level. So, and then I'm a point guard, so it's like all my coaches are point guards.
Yeah.
And I just learned everything from them.
You getting the best of both worlds. I can honestly tell you that.
For a fact.
I knew them for over 20. Each and every last one of them. And I know how they rock. I know how they play. Y'all got a great staff, man. Like it's impossible
Great staff.
for y'all not to be good on the next level. Y'all got two high Big East coaches. You got K. K's been known all over the world and played his Division I and did what he did. So it's like y'all really got the best of both worlds, man. So y'all, for my opinion, to y'all, embrace it as long as you could. Like embrace that love, embrace that with Malik, Gino, Kev, K, Ham. Embrace it, man. You ain't gonna get another coach or a school like this, honestly.
That's the culture though. 'Cause
Yeah.
practice, the last 2 days, we had Zaire come back and Jacquel come back and get in with us. That's just pushing us.
Oh, y'all made some calls. Y'all pressed the button. How was that? Talk to us. You got a few minutes. Talk to us. 'Cause remember those them guys.
Yeah, they are.
Zaire is definitely one of them guys.
You don't want to talk about it? What?
But you had a long week. You
Yeah,
sound
long
like
week.
with Zaire.
I don't have a long week. Zaire,
Yeah,
man,
no?
they haven't been playing basketball. That's the excuse for like. That's the excuse.
Oh, so you had up on it.
Yeah, we
Y'all
have
got the run up on it.
Yeah, both times.
Say that louder.
We got up on it both times.
You gotta make sure we clear.
So they coming from their season saying they ain't been in the gym?
Yeah.
But we ain't buying that.
Quell didn't want to practice with us.
Huh?
Who? Say it louder, because they gonna see this podcast too, so we gotta put them on the spot.
He got a little tattoo. He's talking about, I'm not practicing with y'all, but y'all hacks. Y'all gonna mess up my tattoo.
That's great.
How you feel when them like the alums come back though? Like,
That just shows the love for the culture. Man. Everybody come back. We still build bonds. Like even when Emar go off to college, even when Eric and Trey go off to college, they gonna come back to Eagle.
Yo, look, few games. You see, they going through the warm up. Going through the warm ups. Jacquel was out here jump in. Trey said, "No, foot up." What y'all think this is, man? Y'all clap too. Y'all talk too. Or everybody running 17. Cause it's a standard that's out here. Like, don't matter if y'all go off to first round pick. You come back in this practice.
You just
certain
say,
things
yeah.
that's expected in here, man.
Listen, I ain't know we was the me and Slime was the bad guys. I think so. We want to apologize.
And at the same time, I'm gonna give y'all flowers.
Yeah,
man.
know what I mean, so we gonna take the apology because I mean, see why we didn't get E here. E probably was done off with us. He probably be out after this one drop, but we definitely want to give you your flowers. Y'all still got business to tend to.
Yeah.
And you, Iman, make commitments, stuff like that. But you know, that's just what the part is about. I mean, gotta take when we wrong. Gotta, I mean, show.
We man up.
Yeah. How you feeling, man? Cause this is.
It's not like we was really mad. It's just competition. It was like a word, like literally like a word. Like ain't not saying man Connor not tough. Been to those guys. Like been going. It's nothing new to us. Literally. Tough
I ain't taking it away from y'all.
Hey,
man.
they wanted to play Jeff in the championship because like the road, like you feel me, South Shore considered one of the greatest programs. PSAL, Jeff always mentioned PSAL. So when we asked the guys, like, nah, we want to go through the who's to get the championship.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have been pissed if it wasn't them two in the chip. I didn't really want to see nobody else, honestly.
I mean, listen, I probably listened to the Jeff interview. It just everything went like there was no like the way they said it. Like, yo, even Ant was like, yo, he was killing me.
Yeah, he definitely said
No,
that.
even those guys, you gotta get your hats off to those guys. Like people don't understand.
I mean, they kept it real. They like, yo,
those kids work though, man. Like we know Poppy, man.
Yeah.
They all them personally. Like it's always easy on the outside looking in when you just looking at a highlight tape of a kid and this and that. Like, or you may see Poppy from the stands. Like people don't understand how like Poppy a great kid, bro. He won for X the same like he won for Connor. Like you feel me?
That's a fact.
And the same thing, like, and those guys put in the work, even to go in what they do undersized, bro. You feel me? With 4 guards and a wing. Ant not a big, people consider Ant a big. Ant's not a big, he a wing. You feel me? Nobody over 5'9" outside of Ant. You feel me? They come and battle. Don't take a possession off, man. And, nah, my hat goes off to those guys. And they great kids. That's the biggest thing. It ain't just about basketball. Off the court, KK, Rob. Like, those is great kids.
Definitely.
Those guys definitely get the utmost respect from us. So much so that we had a vision on how we wanted to approach our practices going. The last day we were gonna just have a little walkthrough, go over their plays and everything. But we practiced so bad the day before, originally, that we had to add a practice on because we knew they wasn't having a bad practice. They probably haven't had a bad practice all year. That's how much respect we have for them. Like that championship game was 2 teams who deserved to win, who went out there and showed that they wanted to win. But unfortunately for them, there's only one winner.
There's only one winner.
You know what I'm saying? So again, shouts out to them because we know they was working hard.
The Connor pride, even we winning, I'm like, oh man, because these is kids I'm still talking to.
Yeah, that's what it is for us, right? Like just to look at the like Sure, we can't have everybody can't win, but just looking on this side, they crying, they upset, but just looking at Taj and them, like
me and my blood cousin.
like you know, like just like
it
happy.
hurt.
Yeah,
It's
you,
like damn, that hurt,
you
but
ran
they
down the
deserve
court
it.
crying like, yo, like I'm like, tag, like that's what basketball about though. Like, so it's like you can't have both, but like I just think they set the platform for the podcast for the Good Brothers, and I guess it just like they knew what it was. They said, yo, we gonna see this. What we gonna see? This is how it's gonna line up. And we didn't believe. He was like, all right, you know, Eagle Bronx. Let's not forget, Eagle Bronx ain't lose no games. They ran it up on y'all. So I was convinced after that when they were breaking it down. But then when he was like, they're not that good. I'm like,
I was hurt.
I remember I was at that. I said, they beat them by.
What you said to us?
I was hurt.
Y'all lost to Eagle Bronx by like 20. So and it was like convincingly 20. Like it was like by fourth quarter, like some of them were sitting.
Definitely. But I just, before we sign off, man, want to just give y'all flowers, man. Y'all won a championship. It's hard to win a championship in the PSAL, especially coming from Brooklyn in the league, in the bracket y'all in on the Brooklyn side. It's hard to win, man. So I want to give y'all flowers. I know y'all put in a lot of work. Trust me, just by seeing y'all coaches, I know.
What are they, Pop?
Oh, hold on. We can't
Hold on a second,
like
fellas.
that. Hold on.
Yo, hold on. Look what we got here, though. Look what we got here. This is what we doing today. Then I said, yo, what's going on?
He back with that Obama phone.
He bugging out. But this is what we want to do. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. Look, right here. This guy right here, sorry too.
Oh, that's E.
Yeah, that's E. We apologize.
I thought you was. I apologize, man. Stop acting like that, man. You ain't gotta hit us with your moms and all that, bro. We know what's up. We know you're not messing with us right now, bro. We get it, bro. We get it. You know I got nothing but love for you, bro. I see you at Zone 6 or something this summer, bro. Don't hit us with that no more. We might give you your own private one. You and Chef gotta get your own private one this time. All right.
Yeah, he definitely was done off with it, but I mean, that just
keep going. Yeah, not the. I mean, like the job not done. That's what I really want to say. Right. Y'all still got something else to complete, and it's there for y'all.
It's reachable.
It's definitely reachable. So
ain't too many teams from the city up there.
So y'all got my blessings, my love. I hope y'all not hope. I know y'all gonna do what y'all need to do. That's all I can say, man. I wish y'all the best. Anything I can help with further on in life, don't just think it's just this, like it's that game. Nah, for anything I can help with, Cade, Malik, Gino, anybody, they all got my number. My nephew right here, so they all know me. So at any given time, whatever I can do to help, just hit me, man.
Appreciate it.
So we good now, right?
Can we out the black? Can we stop being the black sheep now, please?
Yes. I know they was done off with us.
That's
They
it,
said,
man. We good,
King
y'all.
and I'm coming through here.
Definitely, I appreciate y'all.
Put us on, so we was a little.
Solid man here, ain't no summertime homies. Money getting different, this is summertime rolling. I'm back for revenges, yes, I'm about my business. The voice of trenches when I talk, you know they listen. This shit was given, we just starting, it never ending. Place us in $1, give a fuck about a visit. Free Clizzy Wall. Just having fun with